What's up, everyone? I'm Joe. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Have another honing video for you. Today we're going to be working with this Imperial Razor. This is the improved Eagle razor. Now, when I first got this one, it was in pretty rough shape. It was very rusted. You can see it probably more on this side. There's still some pitting up and through here. It's not bad, but it was pretty well rusted. Scales were rotted out. I've had this one a while, but I felt like putting a different edge on this. This did have a Vermont green edge on it. So what I'm going to do is reset the bevel on this Shapton 1.5K, and then I'm going to go to a Coticule, and then we're going to finish with my Arkansas. Throw a little water on there. Get a little slurry going. I'm using an Atoma 600 for this one. I have to get a new 400. I think I pretty much cooked it. Last video I did, I was talking about having to get some new stones because I had broken the Shapton 5K and 8K. So I was going to have to either replace them or I was going to go with a set of Rockstar stones. I did decide to just replace the Shapton 5K and 8K that I have. I like them. I'm really curious about the Rockstar stones, but I'll save that purchase for another time. So I just replaced it with the 5K and 8K. I've been using these stones for years. I'm comfortable with them. I like them. But I do think the rock stars are going to be a 2026 purchase. I'm going to have to turn the stone because I'm not really going all the way up here. Let me turn this around here. Bring it down pretty close to me though. Work the other side of it. It's one thing I'm going to have to be paying attention to until I can move further out. Just going to have to make sure that I'm on these longer stones that I'm flipping them around. Not that I'm honing enough to wear it down, but it's a good practice, I guess. Well, these Shaptons, these cut pretty fast, so I don't think I'll be on this stone for much longer. It already had an edge on it. I'm really only just doing this because I feel like it. All right, let's give this a quick little check. Let's see how we're moving along. I'm gonna go grab my contraband packing peanut. Forgot to bring it over. Let's see what we got. Maybe right here in the middle, a little bit longer. Let's go a little bit longer. I do have a 1K stone that would work this much faster, but I like this 1.5. I gotta find someplace else to hone when the heat kicks on it. It can be a little annoying in a video. I have another one of these razors in my my case upstairs. That one was in much better shape than this one. Let's throw down some circles here. Rest for a second here. Still wears out pretty quick. My arm still gets fatigued, but stool slid out from underneath me. It's been nice getting back to these stones though. All right, let's see what we got. I think we might be good here. Yeah, all right. That is that. So let's move on to the Coticule. I know that's not really going to matter, but let's see. Actually, I might be able to just do it like this. I'm not going to go too thick with the slurry here. I'm not trying to set the bevel. I'm really going to just be going right into a mid-range. I think that's good. I think that will work. I want to get to those Strata Gray Vermont stones that I showed you on one of my videos that the quarry had given me. I'm still waiting on them to cut the other two that I ordered. I talked to them yesterday. They said they were behind on fabrication, but they do have my order, and they are going to get to it hopefully next week, this week coming up. Not using a whole lot of pressure here. This is, you know, I'm not setting the bevel or anything, so. And this stone does cut pretty quick. A little bit of water here. Start thinning this down. I did pick up another, I don't know if I've ever showed you, but I have a fountain pen display case that I use for my straight razors. And the one that I had was only two storage options. It had a glass top, you lift it up, and then there was a drawer underneath. Well, I just picked up another one that has three storage areas in it. So it's got the glass top and then two drawers underneath. So I'm going to be putting that together today. Well, filling that up today. I have a lot of razors that can go in there. Get them out of the drawer that I have. Just trying to see something here. I thought I saw something that looked a little off, but that undercut's good. Okay, let's keep on going here. No, I'm just really just dripping the water off the blade. It's really only a few drops, but it's enough to thin this out. And work our way down. I have been trying to keep up with everyone's content. There are a lot of videos coming out right now, which is pretty cool. But I know I'm falling behind and catching up on videos from 3-4 days ago and leaving comments. I gotta take a little rest here. I can't believe how quickly this starts to fatigue. I think I'm going a little bit longer than normal, but you know, the simple act of holding my arm like this and going like this blows my mind how quickly it starts to wear. But I did have a pretty hard physical therapy session yesterday, so I'm sure that's playing into it too. My physical therapist is starting to move things along a little bit more as far as the strength training goes, so I'm going to have that day after fatigue for a little while longer. We were doing physical therapy at the office, the physical therapy office, twice a week. We still are. And then there was a daily physical therapy routine at home on the days that I'm not going to physical therapy. And we've adjusted that now to more of the strength training aspect of it at home and not every day, building in some rest days, because I'm going to have to start thinking about the recovery time of the muscles. Just keep dropping some water on here. Just leave that there. All right, I can start. I'm starting to feel this now. This I really like this Coticule. I was looking at some other Coticles last night on Griffith's website. I just, I don't know if I want to overcomplicate this for myself anyway by adding on different Coticles. When I know this one, I like this one, and I know this one works really well for me. So I don't know if I want to. I might get something else. I haven't decided yet. I don't know all the different types of Coticles. I'm not as knowledgeable in all the different types of Coticles out there. But maybe I can get some another different type of Coticle and see how that feels. I do have the other one, but it's a convex Coticle, so and I do enjoy that one. But I know once I get these two stones, these two Vermont stones that I ordered, I know that's going to be a lot of my focus, so I don't want to add too many right now, too many more right now. All right, let's see if we can get this pretty close to. Yeah, we're getting ready to go right to water. I can feel that. I can feel it starting to grab a little bit. I'm not putting any pressure with this hand. This is really just holding it steady. I've always honed with two hands like this, but even more now because I don't have that. I don't trust that strength to do this one-handed and not mess it up. But this is always how I've done it, two hands. Just using this hand to guide. All right, I'm gonna go right to just water. I'll rinse this off. Here comes the heat again. It is cold today. Good for the mountains, though. All this cold weather, they can hammer those snow guns all day long. There's a little mountain by us called Maple Ski Ridge. My kids were part of the little ski club that was there when they were younger. They took some lessons there and they learned to ski there. They were young. I'm talking middle school and grade school and middle school. It didn't last too long for them. They got bored pretty quick with that little mountain. But this is good for them. This is a great year for them. They needed it. Last year was terrible. All right, let's see how we look. I think we're going to be in good shape. I think we're going to be in very good shape. Oh boy, that's just dropping right in there. I'm not even putting any pressure. This is just falling right in there. Nice. All right, we'll do a couple more passes on here, and then we will go to the Arkansas just to finish this off a little bit. Do a few spine leading passes here. Nice. All right, let me get the Arkansas here. A little oil. kind of in the zone here. Really, just realized I haven't said anything for a while. Let's see how this is looking. Pop, pop, pop. Very nice. Very, very nice. Just a few more passes here. All right, I think that's going to do it. Let's see if we can get a shave video in. And see how this did. All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Take care.